what is up, guys? Jewel Knights got revealed today along with some buffs and nerfs for some other cards. Let's go over that before we hop into the Jewel Knight. Raging Form Dragon now gets a floaty Persona Blast. I thought that he did that in the actual game. I didn't know he was grabbing from the deck, but now they made sure that people understand you're grabbing a floaty Persona Blast when you retire those three. Dauntless Drive Dragon actually gets a buff. Surprisingly, it goes from CB, it's a CB1, and you discard 2. That is very micromanageable, finally. So this will be used. This will most likely be used even more now, because it's a free restand. Well, it's not free, but it's a restand for your Vanguard, so that's extra attacks that you need to finish the game. Alright, now on to some Jewel Knight shit. Security Jewel Knight Alwain, remove it, Ashlei! What have you done? Have one of your Ashlei get 5,000 power. What have you done? What happened to the recycle engine? You bastards! You blew it up! Well, it was reverse Ashlei. Oh my god! Count last 1 and lock 2 Jewel, so now you're locking 2 instead of 1. They made it fair, and it's only a 1-turn effect. Try one of your opponent's front row and call Jewel Knight from your deck. What the crap? They really wanted to axe her, huh? 1 retire. You're really going to need like the one, I guess like the 2 columns, no? You're going to need like the one that can actually hit and one that can actually hit a magic number. Boy, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Alright. Well, can't say we didn't see that coming, but at least we get to call any Jewel Knight we want from the deck. Hey, banding Jewel Knight Miranda. During your turn, your Vanguard's Ashlei. Comes in 11k beat stick. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if your Vanguard is an Ashlei, this unit also gets 3,000 power until the end of the turn, so she became a 14k beat stick. Oh no, I keep forgetting. She's giving someone else the 3,000. I gotta stop confusing that. In addition, if all cards in your deck are Jewel Knights, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add a card to your hand. Okay. I see what they did here. They don't want you running Gancelot anymore. If you're running pure Jewel Knights, Miranda's like the best searcher. That's like free adds to your hand without pitching a card, discarding a card. And you don't really like play this until Ashlei's your Vanguard, be it the Break Ride or normal Ashlei. You just need Ashlei so you can prep, because with this, you can technically add any card you want. And with the Retire, you can pretty much add this. What they were trying to compensate is, like, if you had Blaster Blade and this, it would have been way too OP. So that's why they wanted to give Miranda a possible search engine, because holy crap, this for Jewel Knights isn't so bad, but at least you'll see a lot more pures maybe? We'll have to see. But there will be a new campaign that will come to Golba as well. It's going to be the Minerva Feather Accessories. And then get some Genesis triple rares. And also, Dauntless Drive Dragon will be a rank reward. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. If you want some Dauntless Drive Dragon, well, there you go. Takuto finally becomes a skin. We got reverse Corn and reverse Niwa. And more things get added to the ticket shop. Alright, but back to our today's topic. So pretty much Miranda got a big buff, but also is telling you stop being a Blaster Blade hoe and run all of us Jewel Knights. You filthy casual. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, with blocks, Forerunner being able to add anything you want for just a CB1 until your field is prepped so you can do combos, that's good enough. But with this, oof, this is good for Jewel Knights. I mean, let's talk about some hypotheticals here. Alright. You're PG-less, you have this, she grabs a PG, your intercept game's good. Now you have a possible 2 PG in your hand, so you're good to go for the rest of the game. Other thing is, she does give a unit plus 3,000 power, so a unit can hit a magic number if it comes down to it. Let's talk Cross Ride with a 6k back row, that's 2,200. 7k back row, there's a 2,300 gap. So that's not too bad either. I would say, I mean, obviously when we use reverse Ashlei, we're going for maybe an intercept game. We're trying to keep the intercept intact, but I'm pretty sure every time we use reverse Ashlei effect, not only are we calling a card from the deck, but we're also calling Miranda from the deck. So my other thing is, like, if Miranda actually restood, hypothetical, let's put a hypothetical. Let's say we play restands. Hypothetically speaking, if Miranda restands and you give the 3,000 obviously to her back row, Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't think you get 3,000 back, but I mean, stands would be situational, but if you played stands, you can search twice. So obviously more deck thinning, but you can at least have a nice aggressive trigger with Miranda. Because if Miranda restands and you can actually get that next attack in, guess what? You just legit added 2 cards to your hand as a plus. There's also the fact that if you have 2 of these in your hand, you're legit going to replace these in your hand by searching the top 3 cards of your deck, which involves deck thinning, and the other unit's going to get 3,000. So there is a possibility you would possibly even save these in your hand just to do anything. The fact that these are in CB searches is already a plus for Miranda in general. That's the only thing with Ashlei Reverse. Ashlei Reverse isn't bad because there is good final turn push. Because, you know, you can kill a unit, then it's open season. There will be 2 attacks on the Vanguard. That's usually not enough because they always have 2 PGs. Are we possibly running Julia? Why not? Julia would be pretty good endgame if you need that extra attack, or depending how your opponent's field is set up. Because even if you lock 2, you're getting 2 attacks. Because you're going to retire anyways. But Julia, it's going to be the same thing. You're getting 2 attacks. But at least, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe like a crit. There has to be something there, like maybe a crit possible. I mean, the Julia deck will change it just kind of here and there, but I'm definitely might be leaning towards more of the Miranda and Ashlei debut. Because Miranda does seem pretty tempting to actually play. You do lose the recycle engine, but being able to add a card to your hand for free isn't bad. Because you'll be able to get like a PG, something you're missing. You're missing a piece. You're missing the brake ride. I mean, a lot of things you can do. You can still run Salamai. But I just feel like, I mean, if you did Julia, that's the thing with Julia. I mean, now would you start running crits in the deck? So at least if you can push into 5, then this would actually matter. But I guess, again, you ask yourself the next question. Do I want a pure Knight, Jewel Knight deck? Because if I do, and I play Miranda, I'm going to be able to add cards to my hand, replacing the units I use, so I don't have to pretty much do draw turbo like I used to. But getting Miranda out will be easy, and you could play some aggressive triggers. That's what I'm going for, because since Jewel Knights do thin a lot, I mean, if you have like Miranda prepped, I'm pretty sure you can thin to the point like you might hit a consistent stand with this, and every time you look at the top 3 cards, you get a PG, get something, get more intercepts, just get everything you can to kind of kill your opponent is what I'm going for. Honestly, if you're locking units, Tracy loses the value, so I don't know what the story with Tracy will be, but Miranda is looking very situational for most Jewel Knights. Oh, wait, not getting the return effect was kind of sad. So there goes that recycle engine. The reverse Ashlei nerf. Oof. Yikes. Okay, then. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This drops next week. I unbox next week for set 12. I'll see y'all then. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. And until next time, stay tuned for our final league tournament this Saturday on Alibaba.